Okay. Hi guys, it's me, cloudooandres again. I guess you probably heard of the game Scribblenauts, right? Yeah, it's for the DS and stuff. It's for the DS, right? And I decided to review it. So yeah, in this video I'm going to show you some of the cool things about Scribblenauts. And some of its bad things too. Okay, so here we got this basic guy called Maxwell. See that guy in the middle? Yeah, his name is Maxwell. He's basically the main character of the game. So yeah, so what you can do is, you see this? At the top right corner, there's a notepad. Yeah, so when you touch that, it brings you to a screen like this, a keyboard screen. Or if you click on the ABC button, it'll take you to a drawing screen where you can draw letters and the letters will appear. But I prefer the keyboard, which is much better. So you could write basically anything, but not stuff inappropriate. I mean like poop. Yeah, well, whenever you write something stupid, it just brings you to this menu that says misspelled word. Did you mean in some other word? But here, let's say you write gun. So yeah, I wrote gun, and as you can see, there's an object above Maxwell's head, and that is a gun. Now I gotta say, the guns in this game are pretty weird. I mean, it's just a normal gun. So as you can see, I just gave it to Maxwell right here. So yeah, and yeah, well here, if you touch something, like, yeah, you see, yeah. If you touch the screen, that's the way you can move him. You touch above him, he can jump. Now let's say I bring the gun back to him, okay, right? So now let's say I put guy, and a guy appears. Yeah. Now if I touch this guy, he's gonna die, because I'm gonna shoot him. Watch. Yeah, wasn't that cool? Yeah, I just killed him with a gun. You could also put other things like mines. And when you put something that could mean more than one thing, it brings you to a menu that says, did you mean, since I wrote mine, it could mean mine as in the place where miners dig, or a mine as in the weapon, the bomb. So I would touch the one that I want, and I want the weapon. So there's a mine on the floor right now, that little circle with a red dot inside. So if I move Maxwell over there, then he will die. Well, yeah, basically if you move over, it'll activate it. Sometimes if you're on the ground, it'll activate it and he'll die because of the massive explosion. As you've heard of, there's also these things called nukes, or atom bombs. So if I put that there it is. I would touch it, and Maxwell would operate it, and even if I run away, it would still kill me. Nukes in this game are very special because they tend to blow up the whole screen. So it doesn't matter if you run all the way to the end of the level or anything, because then, you know, it explodes the whole screen, so you would die anyway. Everything in the level would just blow up. And the cool thing about this is that if you write even Medusa will appear. And look. Okay, as you can see, Medusa is above Maxwell right now. So when you write something, it'll just appear above his head. So then you can drag her, and then she starts to shoot stone out of her eyes, and if it hits you, you turn to stone. And you know, it's kind of annoying. So So if you want to, you can just drag her. You could just drag her. You could just drag her, and then she would, and drag her to the notepad, and she would disappear. Because when you're dragging objects that you made from the notepad, it would just bring you to the notepad. It's like a trash. So you let go, and the object disappears. As you can see, there's also this thing on the top. On the top, it has the title screen, right? Scribblenauts. But there's also a little bar under that. That bar is to tell you how many objects you can put. So if that bar is full, that means you can't put any more objects. But you know, each level has something different. So yeah, and in this game, there's 2 modes: puzzle mode and action mode. Now, if you click on puzzle mode, it will bring you to puzzle levels in each world. So you would click on, okay. Let's say you're in world 2, and this is the puzzle mode when it's blue. Now there's a little thing on the bottom right corner. If you click on that, then, well, that would bring you to action levels. See those red ones? Those are action levels. Now, each level is different because some of them might be hard, some of them might be easy. But the main objective of action levels is to get to the star right, which is basically a star with star dots around it, and Maxwell wants to get it to pass the level. In puzzle levels, you have to solve the puzzle first, and then the star right will appear. Then all you have to do is grab it. Now, okay. Let's say I was in World 2, Level 1, in Action mode. Okay. Okay. As you can see, there's the level, right? Okay. Okay. As you can see, there's a level, right? So yeah, you can see that I'm not Maxwell anymore. I still am, but my avatar is different. I chose a robot. So yeah, okay. Now, after you're in the level, if you look at the top screen, you would see the name of the world, Metro, and you would also see 2 things. One says Metro, the other says if you're in action or puzzle mode. That little sign, that explosion sign, means action. So yeah, and those numbers next to it means the world. Now, the words above it, below it, says objects and par. The objects is the number of objects that you wrote down and used. So if you write down chair and you press the check, then a chair would appear. Then the number would change from 0 to 1. And the par is the number of objects that you need to solve, or solve the puzzle to complete the level, or get to the star right in an action level. So yeah, here the par is 3, which means if you go over 3, you won't get as many alders as you would when you finish the level. Alders is the currency of Scribblenauts in this game. So yeah. So it's always better to try to use less than the number of par. So in this level, you would have to try to find the starlight, which is under the sand. As you can see, let me show you. See those boxes? Yeah, well, one of them has the starlight. What you would have to do is, sometimes the levels already have objects for you. Like in this level, they have a shovel there. So I would go grab it, and I would dig. Sometimes there are obstacles in the level. Like you can see over here, there's a wasp. If I get near it, it'll start to sting me. So yeah. Now, okay, let's say I grab the shovel